decision to remove the goalkeeper because of speculation surrounding his future. Talks continue with Manchester United over a deal for the 23-year-old. The deal on the table looks to be around £17.3 million, so more investment from Manchester United. What's currently being discussed at the moment is the structure of the finance and the payment terms. So you'd imagine this one is going to progress over the course of this week. Then Manchester United have a new goalkeeper. Then they've got the question about what do they do with Andre Onana moving forward. Does he want to sit on the bench for the next 6 to 12 months? So yeah, big questions about what happens next at Manchester United. But one of the positions that Gary Neville has cried out for, they're going to get a really talented young international goalkeeper potentially that could come in and improve Manchester United's goalkeeping department.
Mark says he's a talented young goalkeeper. Is he good enough, already enough, to come in and be United's number one?
I think there are question marks coming into that kind of environment because he's very calm. The mentality is good. And then about him, and he's been seen as a rising star in Belgian football for quite a while. Club brother.
Said the video pause, but I didn't.
So he went for if you look at his numbers last season, they were excellent. If you look at something called post-shot XG differential, it's basically how many shots is he saving that the data wouldn't expect him to save, and it was very, very high. Antwerp had one of the best defensive records in Belgium last season. So all of that stuff's great, but it's a huge leap to then suddenly be the number one at Manchester United. But one really interesting thing, when Ruben Amorim was at Sporting were very interested in him then, tracking him then. So there's obviously a like there that's been there for quite some time.
Just educate me on this Monday morning.
I'm gonna watch it all.
Shot XG.
So basically, post-shot XG
really bad.
How many shots or how many goals are going in that the data either expect it to or not. So if you've got plus 14.5, which he had, basically the club could have conceded 14 more goals if he wasn't in goal, effectively.
There you go.
And James Trafford overperformed his by 12 last season at Burnley, which is hence why they got themselves back into the Premier League. Anyway, more of that shortly. Coming up after the
Otherwise, I learned my nannies.
Crystal Palace. Can they afford to let Mark Gay leave the club this summer, the week after Roberto Eze left for Arsenal?
So I'm not going to use this brush this time. Last time I was a handy one to do now. So we'll use the tiny side on this. I don't know.
With value, this full trolley for under €117, which you can push it even further. Roll away with an incredible €30
Like and
off
subscribe
See how much more you can save on your big shop.
if you want me to do story times. Sometimes, not today, but you don't subscribe.
Birthdays? Yeah, they were unbelievable. Well, actually, birthdays were just fine. Especially after Mum died. You know what? Birthdays are like any other day. I just wanted them to be over.
I know it's hard, but this is great progress.
Please donate €8 a month at bernardos.ie because childhood lasts a lifetime.
Our best value bundle has just landed in the Virgin Media Playhouse. Watch your must-see live TV, live sport, catch-up TV, and access all the avatars from broadband. Bundled together for just €50 a month, price locked for 12 months. Guaranteed. For more great offers, see virginmedia.ie. Virgin Media. It's playtime.
Hurry! The Hillary Summer Sale ends soon. Don't miss up to 50% off.
Where I learned this hacker in my head from not enough in the
electric blind order, making controlling your blinds a breeze. But be quick,
like
these
it
offers
makes your
end
makeup
26th of
smooth,
August. And
like
with our
around
price
your head.
promise, if you find the same product with the same service for less, we'll match the price.
There, I got it as my
Appointment today.
granddad.
Call 1-800.
Okay, so I'm adding more because my granddad said there's only a wee bit.
We always had horses and ponies at home, grew up on a farm, so I've always been exposed to horses.
I'm just trying to do but I also want it to be dark. You know me.
It is the best game in the world. There's nothing art in that.
Yeah,
Racing
but
is embedded in Irish culture, and we're all connected to it. Because racing runs in us.
okay, I think that should be good. There, I'm asking my granddad. He said yes. So I'll do my mascara in a wee while.
It's the Old Firm Derby. Watch it live on Sky Sports.
I don't know if I'm missing. I'll do lipstick.
The impossible dream.
One day, F1 world champion. That's the dream. That's the dream.
As long as you work as hard as you can.
Oh, that's actually nice.
Pay off eventually.
Just keep the focus.
Okay, right.
Monday night football sees Liverpool head to St James's Park to face Newcastle. Watch it live on Sky Sports.
Okay, so I'm pretty happy with my makeup, but like I still have to do mascara.
Hi there, welcome back. Chelsea could dominate this final week of the market. They also had to sell.
Yeah, like
Market looks like two
should I
of their
keep it
players.
like that or more long?
Dortmund, what can you tell us?
Yes,
This
there's
actually
a few
works.
potential outs at Chelsea that we're expecting between
I'm
now
not
and the end of the
looking.
window. We know that they have this business plan with UEFA
If you
where they
keep
have
it
to
in
make
flow,
sure
or
that their
you
player
do this.
sales are greater than their player purchases, and that means they do need to shift players on. And I think there'll be a few clubs circling over the course of the next week or so saying, well, we know you need to sell players, particularly if you want to go and buy players, which you do still want to do in this window. So therefore, these are the terms. Christopher Nkunku, Bayern Munich tried to get him on loan, but that attempt failed. We know that RB Leipzig are currently in talks with Chelsea.
I gotta do the same
Potential
with
deal.
the
They're
other.
valued a player at 50 million euros. So again, another significant outlay. He has 4 years left on his Chelsea deal. We know that the two players you mentioned with regards to Dortmund, Carney Chukwuemeka, Dortmund interested in the player, deal worth around £24 million, was on their loan last season. Medical happened yesterday, so that's just a matter of time before we get confirmation on that one. And we know that Aaron Anselmino potentially heading on loan as well. We believe he travelled today, so he'll be travelling over
Okay, so
today.
now I gotta get
And
mascara
should those three
and
deals happen,
dressed.
that would take
First,
Chelsea's
let me find more
sales
makeup.
this summer to around £270
Look at my
million,
dogs.
which
More
goes back to what I
dogs,
keep
more
saying.
dogs.
I'm sure
Bye-bye,
Chelsea
dogs.
have a business plan in place that is, we buy these players to make money, and we buy these players to go in
I
our first
forgot
team.
this
And
lipstick.
they're very, very clever at selling players and generating cash. You look at some sides that really struggle to make money from players.
Colourful.
And Manchester United being two of them. Chelsea are one of those sides that are generating huge levels of income.
Let me go
and
get
profit from selling
mascara.
players on.
And Mark, would you expect Chelsea to press ahead quickly
No.
with the signings of Alejandro Balcho and Javi Simons? We've seen
Pause.
Blended amino nutrients and 50% more phosphorus than any other brand. Aptamil, your life, our science.
John, our hands are freezing. I think that gas boiler's acting up. We should call a handyman.
Yeah, bye.
Gas installer.